All right.
I've played against you. I've had the opportunity now as an analyst to critique and watch your swing and analyze it. First, I guess, when you
to be honest, I gotta say no.
No?
Because my goal, it was like play between 10 and 20 years. Like my family, my father, my mom always say, if you wanna have offensive in Venezuela, but I mean, I feel proud of my defense too.
It starts with the game. A game that's given us legends and moments that made the ground shake. Oh, man! We're the best fans in baseball. That never changes. Now it's time to write the next chapter. With plenty of Ks and a few extra O's. There's magic in the air. And these Tigers are hungry to take the next step. It's game on, Detroit. No one roots like Detroit roots. Single game tickets are on sale now. Visit tigers.com/tickets.
When it comes to a lung cancer diagnosis, you need to know the facts.
Going back, still going back. Welcome to the big leagues.
When you were a kid, when did you fall in love with baseball?
I mean, my family was like the first to introduce me to baseball because my uncle, he passed away like a long time ago. He have a little academy back in my grandmama's house. We got to get a like little stadium, and we go out there like almost every day. As a kid, like we spent a lot of time in the field because it was right there, back in my house. So I gotta say, my family was the biggest support of me because they teach me everything I know about baseball, the love for baseball, and my hero as I grew up, it was like David Concepcion. He plays shortstop for the Ray Machine because my uncle played with him. So he always teach me like the way he played. He always teach me like how he hustles in the field and how great he is. Why we call it the Ray David, you know, back in home.
And now, did you ever think in your wildest dreams, though, that you would surpass him and be the greatest Venezuela hitter of all time right now?
I mean, it's still a conversation because, like, how my game going, because they always talk about my defense because I was like slow player, but I'm really proud, like, because as a player, like where I play, like had like so many hits. There's not too many infield hits, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I always feel proud, like, when I hit, like, hitting over 300. I still learning, you know what I mean, about how they pitch now, how they play now, how they chip, because now they put guys where you get hits.
Right.
You know what I mean? Computer, everything.
Yeah.
Like, make everybody smart.
The game's changing in that sense, right?
Yeah, the game changing so much. So, be part right now of the big game. I mean, I feel really proud because my name is in the top. You know what I mean? In every category, offensive in Venezuela. But I mean, I feel proud of my defense too because as a player, I play left field, right field, third base, first base, and being around in the field match. So to be able to do that, I mean, you gotta feel proud about that too. I don't care what people say, my defense is not good, but every time I go out there, they trust me.
Right.
You know what I mean? They trust me. They trust me. It doesn't matter how difficult they trust me. They trust me because I can handle it very well in first.
I grew up idolizing my mom. I had a great relationship with my mom, and she was one of the big reasons that I got a chance to play in the big league. Kind of pushed me in that sense because I used to watch her play softball. How is your mom? How is your mom?
I mean, I think it was the same way your mom is. think she pushed me a lot because she was like one of the best softball players back in the day. I mean, she played like 14, 16 seasons. And she still tell me like something like, you don't hit because this, that. I say, give me a new knee, I do whatever I do whatever you want.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right now I got a battle, you know what I mean? I say I'm not gonna give up, I'm gonna still battle, I'm gonna do my best in the field. It doesn't matter what's the result, you know. The most important thing is like how you handle this. Mm-hmm. If you, in the end of the game, you say you give everything in the field, you give everything to put you in the right position. That's what I'm thinking right now.
Every day you come to the ballpark, everybody is on you. They're watching you. The kids want to be you. Like, what does that feel like?
I mean, it's a lot of pressure, and sometimes you forget about the situation in the game. Mm-hmm. So, to me, I think about that. I gotta be honest. When the same way, I gotta go back and be myself. You know, come on, man, play the game. Don't worry about result. Try to focus about what you're gonna do, about how you're gonna help the team to win this game. The big part is like we are from here, like you say, like we coming from another country and able to have this success, that mean a lot to me.
I think just, if he can do it at that.
The passion, how fun baseball should be. It's a good reminder every day when Miggy shows up.
I mean, from the minute he was in the big leagues, he's been an impact player, and there's no way around that. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer, 500 homers, going to be 3,000 hits, and all the joking in the clubhouse. He has a blast, but when those lights turn on.
4 strikeouts or 4 for 4 with 3 home runs and a triple, and he's the same guy. He's not going to be a poor me, because he knows it's a team sport.
Deep fly ball, right field. That ball is gone. He's 2 away from 500.
How much do the city of Detroit mean?
I mean a lot. I mean, the city of Detroit mean a lot to me. They giving a lot to me. In some way, I want to give something back to it. I want to feel proud, like this guy from Venezuela. Like most of the guys here in Detroit, they don't know where I come from, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I come from Maracay, Aragua, where a little neighborhood, dangerous neighborhood.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to be here, it's an honor to me be a part of the community in Detroit, because one thing I learned here is like, you're here to play baseball only, you know what I mean? You're here to be part of the city, be here to part of the community, give back something to the community, you know what I mean? I think that's it. Important here in Detroit.
Your legacy for here in Detroit, you think about the great Al Kaline, Mr. K, Mr. Tiger, and you're revered in that same sense, that same sentiment. What does that
They make you feel good, but you're not going to replace Al Kaline, that's Mr. Tiger, it's our hero here in Detroit. But make you feel like, wow, like we are from here, like you say, like we coming from another country and able to have this success, that mean a lot to me.
What was that challenge like, though?
It was hard. Because as a Latin player, like we loud.
Yes.
We like to talk loud. People from here don't like much that. So we need to learn that, respect, like we don't from here. We gotta respect what you guys do here. So, I mean, we learn everything for this country, and everything was easy after that.
How much pride do you take in, though, enjoying the game, but just coming out and being a big kid and playing?
I mean, like I tell you, it's a lot of pressure, but and then I feel proud what I've been doing here in the field, because, like I say, I never think about the numbers. Right now, I see the numbers, and I see people or players tell me, wow. Like, you know, Brian, he tell me for face, Miguel, I see your numbers last night. That's unbelievable. You know, when a player tell you that, like that make you feel good.
Yeah.
That make you, oh, what I do the right things, you know, in the field. So that make you feel like keep going, try to finish.
Sprayed to right field and deep. Back goes Hayes. That ball's gone.
Oh, mechanic, or if I do this, or if I'm not in the right position they put me, they worry about that kind of stuff, you know, and sometimes you forget about play baseball.
Comes to a lung starts with you.
One of the most underappreciated characteristics in any profession is consistency. And Miggy's been consistent year in and year out, and he's a guy you can count on.
A great human being, great player. It seems like every time he steps in the batter's box, he's ready to go. You can't make a mistake because he's going to put it over the wall.
You are a role model. You are an unbelievable sample for all these young fellas out there growing up, especially coming from our country. And you know I love you forever, bro.
For kids that watch, or kids that want to live out their dream, what would you tell them? Like, what advice would you give them as far as your mechanics, your swing path, something that they can take and try to emulate or try to be like Miguel Cabrera?
I mean, keep it simple, because with all this information we have right now, all the internet hitting coach they have right now, all the analysts they have right now, they don't make hitter, they make machines, you know what I mean?
Right.
They teach only one way. It's about get the ball in the air. Like, we forgot about put the ball in play.
Right.
That's like really important again. Put the ball in play, because if you're able to put the ball in play, something happens.
Right.
You're able to make rallies. You're able to score more runs. But right now in this era, it's all about strike out and hit bombs.
Right.
I see nobody care about average anymore. Like they say, RBIs is you're lucky or something like that. I mean, they changing the game so much. It's why I always say keep this game simple. As a player, you gotta keep it simple, because it's a lot of information. When you come into the game, it's faster. You know you play this game and you don't got time to think.
No.
It's like you gotta react. How do you react? Listen, keep it simple.
How does it feel when all the young players and they come up to you and they're asking you for advice? How does that make you feel?
Old.
It makes you feel old?
Yeah, it made me feel old, because I used to do that every time when Maglio, Sheffield, Bosch, they do that. I do that a lot with Juan Pierre, Carnacion, Castillo in Miami, Mikey Lowe, all these guys. I always try to catch something, you know,
right.
They have, you know what I mean, and put everything I catch together and trying to make my game the best. When they try to ask me something, I see how they think now, because they think different how we think 10 years, in the past 10 years. And I say, bro, like I tell you, you gotta keep that simple, because they worry about, oh, my hip, my hands. Oh, no, you don't have to think like that, because they're coming fast.
Blink of an eye.
Yeah, you blink, well, you struck like 1 strike, 2 strikes.
Yeah.
Because you think too much about mechanic. You work in the cage, your mechanic. I always say, you work here, your mechanic. You think here what you're gonna do. Oh, my hip, oh, I gotta hit the ball inside, I gotta hit the ball in the air. You know what I mean? I'm being struck out a lot, I gotta make contact, I gotta get the ball deep. You think all that kind of stuff in the cage. But when you're in the game, you gotta react, you gotta play baseball. It's why, like, right now you see a lot of mental mistakes because they'll worry about, oh, mechanic, or if I do this, or if I'm in the right position they put me. They worry about that kind of stuff, you know, and sometimes you forget about play baseball. About the end, you gotta go out there and play 9 innings.
Swinging a high drive, deep left center field, way back, track, wall, game over! Gardner going back, still going back, track, wall, and gone! Unbelievable! He did it again! Deep right field, way back the other way, and gone!
How do you define your legacy?
I mean, I never think about that. You know what I mean? I always think that I'm the same as you. I mean, when I retired, I gotta be honest. I don't think about how they're gonna think about me when I retire because it's not the way I think, you know what I mean? The way I think is like when my son, my daughter look at me and they feel proud of me.
I love it.
It's the more important I care in my life, so.
I love it. Well, I want to tell you this. I am honored to sit here, to have this conversation with you. I love seeing you, watching you play every single day. And these fans, man, they appreciate you. So thank you for doing this with me, Papa.
It's an honor to me.
When did you fall in love with the game of baseball?
I think all my life.
Fly, deep right field. Has he done it again? You bet he has!
Comes to a lung cancer.